Okay, boys and girls, now that you have saved your 4 pictures and you have cited all of your sources on the bottom of your picture, now it's time to actually start working on your brochure. This is actually the easiest part. So to get to your brochure, you're going to go to your handout folder, which for you is next to your share folder. Mine's in a different place. And I saved it as health brochures. You're just going to click on that. And if you get this warning that comes up, you can just click on Don't Review. Now, your brochure, when it prints, is actually going to be printed on both sides of one piece of paper. So you can see here you've got page 1 and page 2. When you look at page 1, this is actually the cover of your brochure. This is the very back of your brochure, so we're going to leave that blank. And this is the flap of your brochure. I have this for you, so if you need it, you can certainly type extra information here. But if you don't need it, then you want to come in here and just use your delete key and get rid of that information. Okay? And where I'm going to really start typing is in here. So when you're ready to type a title, you're just going to click and get rid of the word title and type exercise. Okay? Maybe here you're going to type healthy eating. Okay? Uh-oh, now look at my text box is too small for my title. So I am going to click on this little plus sign and look at, I can actually make my text box a little bit bigger so that healthy eating will fit. When I'm ready to start typing, not just my title but actually the information, I'm just going to click in that text box and I can start typing my sentences. Now, Mrs. Schumacher said that some of you actually decided to list some of your healthy choices. So if you decided to make a list, a good tool to use would be a bullet. So if you come up here and you click on this little arrow and you choose the word bullet, you'll notice that it will put this little dot, that's called a bullet, into your document. And here is where you could, maybe here I'm going to list some healthy foods. Fruits, vegetables, grains, and so on. And you'll notice every time I hit that return key, that bullet shows up. Okay? Once you have your information in, the last thing to do is put in your pictures. This is the easiest part of the whole project. Here's my picture. I'm going to pretend that I want to put my bicycling picture right here. So watch what I do. I click on it and I just drag it in and you can see my citation right here. I'm going to take my canoeing picture and drag that right in here. Okay. Now one thing we noticed with Mrs. Schumacher's class, we did notice that sometimes pictures got cut off a little bit if they were too tall or a little too wide. Don't worry too much about that. Just do the best that you can. Sometimes we even noticed that the citation got cut off a little bit because of how the computer decided to crop your picture. Again, don't stress yourself out about that. We know that you have cited all of your pictures, so you are good to go. When you're all done, you're going to save this, and you're going to go up to File, Save As, and you'll notice that it tries to save it to the handout folder because that's where we tried to get it from. So instead, we need to save it to our Documents folder. So we're going to click on this down arrow until we see Desktop, and then you're going to look for that blue folder called Documents. And up here, I want you to save it with your name, your first name, and then the word health. So I'm going to type Jen Health, and then just click on Save. And I know that I've saved it because look, now it says Jen Health, so I know that mine has saved. When you're all done, you can log out. I hope that you had a great day today. Hopefully at least some of you got finished. If not, Mrs. Schumacher, I'm sure will get you into the lab for a little bit more time to work. I know I won't be seeing you before you leave, so have a wonderful spring break. Enjoy your time with your family if you are going on vacation or if you're staying home like we are and just kind of hanging out. So have a great time, have a great Easter, and we'll see you after spring break.